Whether it is pain in your back, hips, or maybe even your feet, do you ever feel like you were just treating the symptoms and not the actual cause of the pain? Here to tell us how prolotherapy may be able to help is prolotherapist himself, Dr. Timothy Special from Caring Medical Center. Good morning. Welcome back.
Carly, thanks for having me today.
I think this is something a lot of people are dealing with, where they have pain, like I said, somewhere in their body. They, are either taking pain medications or doing something, and it just keeps coming back, right?
Yes.
Is this a pretty common issue that people are facing?
Well, the challenge is, Carly, is that no one likes pain.
Yeah,
Who likes pain? Okay, so you go to the drugstore, and there's a lot of pharmaceuticals there, and I've taken them, you've taken them, until I found out more how we can help it. But, we have a nice picture there that eventually we're going to show that we're basically just treating symptoms. And I think the way I was trained to, no disrespectful to my colleagues in medical school, but it was all symptom based. So if you had a symptom, the doctor treated you. He gave you a prescription and wrote out, and that's what we're trained to do instead of getting to the core cause.
Well, that's the easiest thing to do, maybe the first go-to. And let's go ahead and show this picture of you compare it to an iceberg, right?
Yeah, I do.
And here, we'll get to it in just a second.
Yeah, so we look at this picture and look at the tip of the iceberg. It's just a little bit, and that's what we're doing if we take Advil or ibuprofen or Aleve or cortisone. We're not getting to the core problem, and that's what we're trying to do here, is to teach people, let's get to the core problem. You're going to injure yourself, you're going to hurt yourself if we don't get to the core problem. Well,
tell us a little bit about Caring Medical Center. How is it that you guys are able to do that, and kind of talk about how you do kind of treat your patients and how you're able to help them?
Well, when you come in to see us, Carly, what we're going to do, we're going to try to look at you holistically.
What does that mean?
Well, it's a nice word. People say holistically.
I know, right?
Well, we also have another picture up there also, when it shows, and maybe the gentleman can show it up there, but it's a whole picture. When you look at you, I'm going to talk to you first. Here's a picture right here, and you're going to look at someone. We're going to try to look at someone hormonally, nutritionally, occupationally, spiritually. Where are they at in their whole life mentally, okay?
So basically what that tells me is you're just not another number.
No,
you're just not treating, again, that symptom. Let's figure out, you really do think that these pieces link together and how a person feels?
I had a gentleman yesterday in the office, a real nice gentleman, engineer type, a very analytical mind, and he was getting better, and then he kind of went down a little bit. Once I talked to him more and more, I find out he's got some challenges, okay? His adrenal glands, which are above your kidneys, they were burned out, okay? So he needed supplements to help him. He needed some stress management. He's also got some just challenge with the central nervous system. So I knew, I'm board certified in anti-aging and functional medicine. So what does that mean? I know how to give people nutrients and herbs and things like that will help them. We can give them pharmaceutical, physician-grade nutrients to help the prolotherapy, the process, heal. Because you're saying, well, how come I'm not getting better, doctor? Well, there's something cooking. Instead of just giving him an Advil, okay, I can give him nutritional supplements to help him build his body from the inside out.
Well, explain what prolotherapy is, because that is what your office is known for, obviously. And again, I think it's a relatively new concept that people are just learning about here in our area. So what can prolotherapy help with? Again, we talked about the different areas of the body. It can really,
It helps everything for the most part, Carly. I mean, I've been doing this for 25 years now, and Dr. Hauser about the same. So between both of us, we have over like 50 years of experience doing prolotherapy. It's hard to believe, but prolotherapy was developed by Dr. Hackett in the 1940s. And they found out a lot of our problems are ligaments and tendons and cartilage injuries, and that's the foundation of our body. You know what's funny, Carla? We take, in medical school, by the time we dissect cadavers, we spend one day on probably one of the most important things, the foundation, like in architecture. That's why most doctors don't understand about it, okay? But so you're going to come into our office, and we're going to examine you functionally, and we're going to try to find out what is really wrong with you, the foundation we talked about. So if we think it's a sprained neck or TMJ or shoulder or rib or a pubic bone or hip or knee or ankle, anything you could do with ligament, tendons, cartilage, we inject irritants like dextrose to stimulate, to give your body a reboost. And I'll talk more about it, but we give various types of prolotherapy, from dextrose prolotherapy to cellular prolotherapy, which is your own body using your platelets or your stem cells to try to reboost your body to heal itself. And most people, we have about 85 to 90% success rate.
Well, I love that you're very honest that this may not work for everybody, but this is an option to consider, especially if someone has to be maybe possibly facing surgery.
Well,
soon?
I had a gal here from Texas yesterday. We
Mm-hmm.
take care of people all over the country, and she's doing really well. Matter of fact, we thought you were going to have a total knee. Her husband says, "Wow, you're doing so great now." And she said, "Well, his doctor said he wanted to shave the meniscus." Well, Dr. Hauser just sent me an article yesterday about arthroscopic surgery. That for the most part, people say, "Well, let's just go in there and clean you out." You've heard that saying, "Clean it up." Well, your body was made to have those pieces.
Yeah.
Now, there's a place for surgery. There is,
right.
and we have some wonderful surgeons. But I would say, for the most part, I'd rather rebuild it.
Yeah. Well, again, if somebody's facing surgery, or maybe you've just taken pain medication for too long, you're ready for another option. As we close here, what's the best thing for them to do to find out if they are a candidate for prolotherapy?
Well, it's to give our office a call at Carey Medical, and we have a great website. Take a look at it. We have some excellent clinicians who will talk to you on the phone first. You can check out our website and make an appointment. Either Dr. Hauser or myself would be glad to take a look at you.
Great staff there. Dr.
Absolutely.
Special, thank you so much. We love
Thanks
when you're
for
here,
having me.
and we look forward to having you back. For more on
thanks a
Caring
lot,
Medical
Carly.
Center, all you have to do is head to our website, fox4morningblend.com.
We'll get one last look at your Fox forecast, and then we'll be right back.